Okay, so we've completed our fluency activity for the day, which was matching the number sentences when they were written in different formats, some starting being part, part, whole, or whole, part, part. All addition sentences. So now we're going to look at our application problem. That's good. Okay, your application problem is in your Learn book. Field Blue L, Learn book. On page number 135. If you don't already have it, boop, hit pause and get your book. Alright, so let me read the problem. Laura had 5 fish. Her mother gave her 1 more. Laura's brother Frank had 1 fish. Their mother gave Frank 5 more. Laura cried, "That's not fair! He has more fish than I do!" Use number bonds and a number sentence to show Laura the truth. If you can, write a sentence with words that would help Laura understand. Alright, so go ahead and pause me, work on this for about 3 minutes, and then we'll collaborate and work on it together. Let me get out the frame so you have a clear shot for pause. Alright, so we know that we're talking about the fish that are belonging to Laura and her brother Frank. Our directions call for us to use number bonds, so let's set up our paper. Labeled L for Laura and labeled F for Frank. Okay, now we've set it up, so let's read the problem again. And as we come across information that we can depict in our number bond, hit me with the skirt so I know to stop, and we can put our information here. So Laura had 5 fish. Skirt! So for Laura, we know she had, past tense, as a part, 5 fish. Alright, let's keep going. Her mother gave her 1 more. Skirt! Is that the other part or the whole? That is the other whole. Great job. The other part. I'm sorry. There's only ever 1 whole. That's the other part. So 5, had 5, given 1 more. Those are our parts. Don't worry about the whole yet. We're still reading through the problem. Laura's brother Frank had 1 fish. Yeah, huh? Yes. Now we're going to look at Frank, and we see he has 1 fish. Great. Their mother gave Frank 5 more. Yes, hit him with the stop, put the brakes on it. Frank had 5 more. So, we can now have 2 parts for Laura and 2 parts for Frank. Laura then says, "That's not fair!" Well, now that we have our number bonds in place, let's figure out how to explain to Laura what's really going on. Alright, so, Laura's 5 and 1 more. So 5 and 1. 6. Good job. 5 and 1 more is 6. So Laura has 6 fish. When we're talking about her fish. And Frank had 1, and then he got 5 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He now has 6. So what do we see is happening here? What do we see? Great. Let's write the number. Okay, so you're saying that because the wholes are the same, they have the same number of fish. Let's write 1 true number sentence to match that. 5 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 5. 5 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 5. That is our number bonds, check. Our number sentence, check. But have we actually answered the question? Have we shown the word answer for this word problem to show Laura the truth? So let's add the words. They have the same number of fish. They have the same number of fish. Great job. Now, as you notice, with this situation with the fish, they had the same number, they came from the same number bond. But what I want to talk to you today, because we saw that 5 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 5. Again, looking at the commutative property of addition. What we are looking at specifically today is that you can always flip-flop those parts, which we've discussed. So, what I want to show you is, and what I want you to start doing is, no matter which part is listed first, always put the big part in your head. So let me show you an example. Alright, so I went to the zoo. Yes. And I saw some animals. I went to the section of the zoo called Africa, because it's where the African animals are. I went there in the afternoon. And I saw all these guys right here. But in the morning, I saw one panda. So, one panda in the Asia section of the zoo. So, based on that information, we can see our parts are 7 and 1. Good job. So, we're looking to find out the whole. 7 and 1, the whole is 8. Great. But if we're going to write this as a number sentence and we're going to say, alright, in the morning she saw 1 and in the afternoon she saw 7, so she saw 8 animals. That is true. The only thing is what we're not going to do is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For one, that's confusing. We don't want that. But what we can do is say 7, 8. Isn't that an easier number sentence? So what we're saying here is that 7 plus 1 is the same as 1 plus 7. Go far is out there, so yeah. It's the same. So let's practice with a few from our book. Alright, so these examples come from page number 85 in your Succeed homework book. Your Succeed homework book. That's the one with the picture of the bedroom. And what I would like for you to do, but I'm not requiring it, is for you to work with me. So like I said, that's on page number 85. So let's look at what we have here. Our first example includes a backpack with 2 pencils in it. And then there are how many loose pencils? 3 loose pencils. So let's complete our number bond knowing that one part is 2 in the backpack and there's 3 loose ones around. Alright, so 2 and 3. What is the whole? Let's find out by writing a number sentence. Which part should I use first? Which part should go in my brain? Which part is bigger? 3, good job. So my number sentence will read 3 plus 2 is equal to, what is 3 and 2 more? So 3, 3, 4, 5. My answer is 5. So now we know my whole, and we're talking about pencils, is also 5. I have 5 pencils. Good job. Now, number 2, same page, depicts some fruit in a bag. There's how many pieces of fruit in the bag? 7. And how many pieces of fruit on the plate? 1. Okay, no, not different. Not 1 strawberry, 1 lemon. 2 pieces of fruit. So 2 is our other part. Now, when we're making this number sentence, should I start with the bagged fruit or the plated fruit? The bagged fruit, because it's the larger group. Oh, good job. 7 plus 2 is equal to, let's count on putting 7 in our brain. So 7. Okay, let me hear it. 7, 8, 9. Is that all the fruit? It is. Good job. So 7 plus 2 is equal to 9, which means 9 is our whole. Good job. Okay, so this time we don't have pictures, but we do have number bonds where they've given us the parts. And for number 3, it says our parts are 6 and 1. Which part should we use first? Which part should go in our brain? Which one should we write first in our number sentence? The 6 or the 1? the 6. Good job. And our next part is the 1. All right, just for you know, let me show you. Let's put 1 in your brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I done? I don't know. I gotta take this one down. And now I gotta count, keep going. Wait, where was I? Ah! That's why we put the big part in our head. Watch this. 6, 7. Huh. I'm done. Put the big part in your brain. Alright, so 6 plus 1 is equal to 7, which means our whole is 7. Good job. Alright, last one. Last practice. Like I said, this is in the homework book, page number 85. Our parts are 2 and 4. Which part should we use first? Which part goes in our brain? Which part is going to result in an easier work for us to do? Excellent. Yes, yes. We're going to use, so 4 plus, what's the other part? 2 is equal to, let's check, 4, okay, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6, which means our whole is 6. Great job working for me. So now the question becomes, what are you supposed to do? There we go. Let me show you. You are going to do your problem set. So back in the Learn book, the picture with the fields, starting on page number 135, so the front and the back is your problem set. Now, yeah, because the video is going to stop. You're going to go to your book and work on this for 10 minutes, doing your absolute best work. And then when you're done, you'll click to go to the next slide so you can complete your exit ticket, completing these number bonds and writing out number sentences to match. And then please, 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 please click the blue submit button. Click the blue submit button, turn in your work. That's the only way I know that you did your work. But that's all I have for today, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.